twan sɛ obi mbɛkyerɛ wo sei na yɛmbɛ power kyɛw ansa na wasua deɛ a ɛne wobɛka akyiri akyɛ. Enti no wohwɛ nneɛma a yɛne gye ho paa wɔ bibiman mu hanom yɛ som ɛyɛ mpaebɔ ne entertainment ɛna sport ɛna ayie weddings. Saa nneɛma no ɔma program yɛ ama it has become part of us. Na saa nneɛma no nso ntumi mma yɛnyɛ dɛ yɛnnya fa ahodie saa. Baby a wobɛwura bia na ɛbɛma wo sikasɛm ɛso bɛte anaasɛ ɛbɛgye sika fi wo nsɛm na ɛmfa bi mbrɛ wo biem no ɛwɔ sɛ wohwɛ hɔ yie. Na saa nneɛma no bi na woamfa wo ho ankɔdɔm po ɔmo si o asɛ wo no wonnim wonhu ne nyame o sɛ dɛn da bi ɔhene bafaro yɛda ase sɛ wohwɛ yɛn. Enti no yɛwɔ Facebook live ɛna yɛwɔ TikTok live. Enti no monjoin na monshare ma yɛn. Ampa, right knowledge is power. Abena ampa. Right knowledge is very powerful. Unya right knowledge na. Enti no wono ntete ya yɛde ama wa bibiman mu hɔ no yɛsi di agorɔ. Enti na sei na kakra yɛbɛkɔ ayie. Yɛfiri ayie ba. Wo de yɛhwɛ media stations na ahomakyen wo de information center na ɛbɛn wo no. Nneɛma a ɛbɔ wo so no wo de type hyɛ ase hɔ. Information center na ɛbɛn wo no. So ɔma bia ti nneɛma na ɔmo bɔ hɔ nom no. Sɛ nya aduru na ɔmo tɔn a ɛnyum na ɔmo bɔ. Nya nyum a ɔmo de ato sport. Nya sport a ɔka yi nkaebɔ. Wo de me boa type information center ɛbɛn wo zisia no. Just type what their content a ɔmo play wɔ hɔ. Wo be hu ne ɔmo pa akyere no. And it's all about entertainment, sport, and a honkeka ho. And in one penny the papa na webre. That is why as a cafon does because abre mo amo hemeno. You are few. Me buy na nkebia me bonyum bia obehuni nipa o me ba be join ye. A lot of people will come and join us because ye di agro. But Joseph ye da say we na nipa dodo na senka ye di agro ha man nkebia ye wo be 1 million views, ye wo be 1,000 views. Enti ne nani abre no ono wonko di agro ba besua ade tina sikafo no omo ndɔso because nneɛma na ɛma nipa di yie no sɛ wo wa ntu ho anamo a obi ambɛyɛ ne dede ngu atum te sɛ shatawale nyumo nneɛma na ɛbɛma yɛ ni agye na hia kan ne de no mpa akyɛw ne abo ama wokɔ radio so sɛ wokɔ kasa no watu nipa fu over ye be charge wo but enwom no ye bogu osan so tua enwom na wo bogu no ka o se copyright obo obi nwom no no otua ka obewie no asere saa wani age because eno na ye de atete ye ane wonkwaso yedase and financial education is very important. So your books you have Western region oba Mr. Obinda aku books no kama wonya bi kan ya bebo perspective opese o build the business a wohia bi na wo develop wa adwene ye na otimi de start wo business your self investment your self invest wo mu ansa na obetimi adi ade bi a wo ye no wo ha sabre no you are investing in yourself your streamline kwan ya obefa so a kire wo hu sika na yesua memo obi ndada your financial education. This is financial freedom. I will say wonya fa ahodie wo sikam na wonni fa ahodie wo sikam a wo fa obre obi yiso omre. This is reset or reset wa adwin say bibini wo ye bibini a information ayede ama ono nye ti na wo say wo pefoforo na ema otimije wo hudi. We have unlimited opportunities ye wa kwanya bebre wa bibiman mu ha na wo de wo nsua de di wo. We have sales system we know pese wo di dwa wo hia buku ebeboa. We have real estate opese we see ndan na the rent and as we call into rental apartment estate unya book ebebo. We have Africans advantage akwanya bebrewa bibiman mu ha wono wo asase ntide ntina wo se wo complaining. We have reset, we have resilience akokodro wo hia se bibini ana se business owner no ye entrepreneur wo hia akokodro na wo ni akokodro adwuma na wo ye no wontimi ye nwie we have financial intelligence book we me penasempa intelligence financial intelligence eno na eboa ma wo hunu bebi a sika kwa otutu sika sem ye won fa sika no nkoye nkwazi asem bebi a sika kwa na bi mbeka ho ana se wo sika sem no wonya intelligent financially enti no obi a wo intelligent bia no financially no oni bebi a ne sika kwa ne sika na ekwa bi beka ho enti yeda ase sem adwane ne financial education how financially you have educated yourself ne kire sika wo se otu botoma e kire o sika ho nim dia wo yede wo senior accounts mun senior TSA bi wo mo ebi nim na gina sika ho nim dia wo yede wo na wo educate wo ho financially you become successful na ye tool a ho hia na wiase no obi pese o ma odi hia onkyerɛ sika na sika na nkasa no mpo no omo nkyerɛ wo dabi na oman bia a yenkyerɛ sika na ebede na wadi ye na wiase no ye di sika na ebo bra no. The world is run by money. So if you don't educate yourself financially, it means that you bebre. And the financial education a topic and we say ono ye nipa ye wo na from nursery ede ba be university no. A topic and compulsory ye bechere. But nipa na nkasa na wo kire finance no mpo no ne sika asem nye. Wo twen se mahama betua ne ka. Or try new appointment ni sika asem nye so wo kire business management. Entina ye entitie bi a omo mfa mma ye wo schools, omo mfa mma ye wo society. Efie mu kra mpo no sometimes abusua bi a omo adi yie no na omo ta kire sika e bia the next generation no omo kire sika, but eye den se obehu se obi intentionally say ya ko school ye kire sika. Financial education it's very hard. O nya bi radio so omo nkire di se obi na ode asi no ho so se obeye entina wo no ba ha no ma intentionally ne ya devote your time se ye be kire wo. Nti oba ha no ma nya agro oba me media agro onya opportunity we a over some years back no nipa bi wo ha wa nya nti no wonya we say we yede wo so mi yie sua wo be mpo apɛ notebook to twere so African has been taught wrongly, especially when it comes to finance. Oma jiska honim de na free ensem, they have taken this from us. Nimdia a omode ama ye ne entertainment ne sport enti no ba ha no ma agro ne ye ade wo ho ye yie ne ye ade wo ho ye se kwan ya be fa so aye arrangement for funerals, kwan ya be fa so aye arrangement for weddings, kwan ya be fa so aye arrangement for ensem hunu na ye ade wo ho ye kwotena radio so na TV so a obi aware agu ho asem ne ye ade. But a ban is kana intimi nyede yenchire debi. So without proper financial education, you will struggle financially. As a country, personally, as a nation, no, without a proper financial education, you are going to struggle. And it doesn't matter who you are. So who needs to have financial education now, you are going to struggle. And talking of financial education is not about going for degrees and PhDs. No. You can be having PhDs, you can be having degrees, but still financially you are not you have not been taught. And to know what degrees na say wono still na osika se munya nkyere se wono wa educate you financially. And I will go school awie abepe edwuma ne nkyere se wo educate you financially. Financial education is different from say wono go school akwaje degree na aba be try applications e ye mfa wa edwuma. Ntine sonson ye wo mu. Now, and this one you need to do it intentionally because our curriculum, our educational system is not part of it. So how you are able to save money, how you are able to invest money, how you are able to multiply money, at the level of financial education or the amount. Sɛ wonya sika na sɛ sika no ngina anaasɛ wontimi invest sika ntimi save sika wontimi grow sika na kyerɛ sɛ wo financial education yɛ low. Now more high financial education, they are able to multiply the money, they are able to make money, multiply it and grow the money. They invest the money for returns. Ramskin, yeah, that's what joining. So we thank you for joining us. Oba no share information on my word TikTok, tap on the screen for us. And to know say no we will be our educated or financially. Unya scanner, every barber can bim. Now no financial education near weaker, won't me multiply scanner by blow no. And now can now move no. And to know person might be or more ye breed here for what the financial education is here. Baby here will be an natural financial education near week. Now financial education near weekend so I here for bed Dawson. If you had financial education from the masses, you produce poor people. Because our system, any man say go to school, write application, look for a job, prepare a CV, get a good job, and no one anymore. ne nim dia wo ina no enti na eba no say won kope financial education na wonim kwana kope good grace wo twira akwesi pass pese obenya first class eno an yenim first class in your financial education no enti no way hard when it comes to preparing a CV, getting a job, and you're fine no atuna tade wo kwa interview yentua ne kayie onya scan nso ano agada no de akoware o de akotoka o de akozi dan Porsche ne yes abro no mansem ayie nye no oh enti saa ne man adi enya enti saa ne system ne tie onko school no onya good grace ombra mbepa adwuma onya sika ne kakra wonfa nkosi dan ana wontoka wonware ne ehu se wono nso waye yie nye no kre saa ne man de ahiafo ne dedada mo in fact obi a ne sika ho ni ndie wofom no ana ohu obi ka na nani abrese waye yie ohu obi fie a wose abrante na yie nye no kre. If your financial education is low, that's saa ne man ye de fa wani so. Oh, safwa to wakotoka. Oh, safwa kwesi dan waye yie nye no kre. Safwa ware nye no ne ye ka ho asem. O financial education ye wika saa ne man hu pe na wani twa kru. And without proper financial education, you will blow cash. So anybody who blows cash or blow cash needs too much in the the financial education ye weak. Or waste iska. Anybody who waste money, scanner banning them no waste no. Not just in the financial education no a week. Onya iskana nasa. Bosome so ya na nisika nasa no ho kire no. Bosome ne nsumpu na wo bre. Na ese nisika sem hu nimde ne yedan e wo fom. Na wotie mi na pese osika sem no gina yie na wonya osika sem timi toto yie a e wo se wo pesika ho nimde. Ti be bia betisi ye ka financial education, investment, finance bia no e wo se wo sua. Books are obanfo atwere about finance, about investment. You need to study those things intentionally. Men kwa TikTok unko he comedy o. Enko TikTok unko gina ho na aina what do level 1 and what do level 2 sa ne ma ne wofa. Yemfa mbobra. Build something. Because wealth is systemical. Adias here. And to pen niema ebe produces kama even say woni ho no mpo na and na say yes you have financial education here high and I say we financial education enti obi a financial education bia no ndi agro on fa no mre nye dey ndi agro na ono financial education ye wika agro no doson because of financial education no say we higher kaka krabia ye de be ma no obetimi dia ye bibi. You can do something with the little that you have. Anybody who is financially educated or non is carton in sema, it doesn't matter how small the amount is. Obe hunu kwan obe fast widen and multiply scan wa ma scan anyini. Na ono osika ho nimde no wo forma kakra beto nsema o me de tia me 1000 tinesha there be. Me de me boss ntia me kai o tia me 500 Ghana ntina ma me ntimi save. No, it means that your financial education is low. It will be 300 Ghana or it mid yebibi. So the ability to save money, multiply the money and grow the money, no, with the level of how educated you have financially. And this thing that we are talking is not about going to University of Ghana and Teku. No, because there are some things our forefathers, no, they knew these things. Even poor man see classroom, but they were able to multiply the money. They were able to grow their businesses. Omo ware 4, 5, 6. Omo timi hwe omo abusia. We do me no so were ba ko ntimi hwe ombampo. Oba o so re odidi once a day. Won so na akire ho se wani abie. Nti ye papa no say no omo that skill. They have that knowledge. They have that financial education. Sometimes omo timi ko village bi ko dokoko. Okodo ba yire okodo banche. Or tena be 4 years na afi or the agadaska wa kokroma kwesi dan wan si dan so wa toka dia ma ye kan say driver bi no the year adwuma na diska bre no or financial education ba kwesi broni ba no si o papa nim nyansa ntini oye ni na ne jai to nchen na be di machi ene wonne na ze o chensi no enti wono onim dia wo fasika ho ina ne so obekwa akopɛ visa. Unya visa onim zi waye ye wo boa Ye nuanim bebre anya visa of musika semunya. Omuti obi man so omo so getting a visa is not a breakthrough for financial freedom. And I say unya sika ho fa hodi. Nti visa na ukra ne nkyere se obeye ukopɛ dollars. No. Nti usika ho nimde of forma sa ne mani na no wodwen se unya visa tu kwan a obeye. Nya no kre. So the financial education is different from sa ne man. Now, financial education in a differentiate from a differentiate a hiafo ne esikafo. The difference between the poor and the rich, no, is the financial education. How they have educated themselves financially, no, and in the differentiate a hiafo freeze at the four. Nti nimdia sikani no wo fa sika ho na hiani no woni bi. Hiani no twen oil, sikani no twen oil, wo twen systems. Wo de niam agu akwan. Nti no ye hiani a wo no wobetwen se nne Sunday no wobekọ na sofo bia ma sticker. Sikani no ntwan o tu anamon. Enne wo kwahihye niam a dis ka bebre no. Make wo dwem. Hiani no wada. Obesore akompaebo anwumbre. Sofo beye. O twen nyame. Ampa safo say wealth is in the mind. Don't wait. What you say? And the difference between the poor and the rich is the financial education. How they have educated themselves financially. So if your financial education is weak, you wait for visa, you wait for stickers, you wait for anointing oil, you wait for your uncle or anas your bimbe buao. Oh, the say I'm doing my masters this year and I'm upgrading my level of my profession, I'm upgrading my certificate, you know. Now my boss had tia me kaye and we are here for. For financial education here we can say man na odwen we see tua me ka 5,000 tin me koye masters first class second class me koye me first degree second degree na ye tua me ka 10,000 eno ye hia for financial education here we can odwen certificate ho me ba pa wa nko school da but no obi besie o kokwafu ho o asase da ho multiple acres won wansi school dem asase ne esika na wono wo de ne de wonni kapre wo certificate no a wo about down ho no obi awura wo ho a no ho say yes akwesi mensa wo school ole gonte na ebo ho ni so zika semunya there be. So when it comes to financial education, it's a personal thing. I always say we dey utu hu anamo, because you can't change a lot of life without proper financial education. Open say we say ni party bia we say we pay sika ho nimde asare David there that say we join here. If you want to change life, you need to be somebody aware wealthy. Open him there. Be organic foods. Yeah, that's it. Kwejo, yeah, that man say more am join with TikTok. We thank you. More am here or Facebook and say that's it. Street Young. Tell them we are coming. Yeah, that's it. Some are joining. And that yeah, that's our financial education. No. And no person will boa nipa dodo a na is a sika sem nya obi a ne sika sem nya bia no ntimi mboa nipa. Kwa me boat here that's it. If your finances are weak, you can never help people. Osika sem nya wofa wontimi mboa nipa enye ndie no credit down. The o peskani bi e mo obi ndada. Entina ade ba akwa e kire se wo financially no wo financial education is a won twamboa. You don't wait for people. You don't beg for money. If your financial education is high, you will not beg people for money. You will not beg people. Nampacho anyumbre me me mbandi di wamboa me a me ba no wamfa na adwuma mu a ni da so ani ho wawe na esenteni ntimi srewa we de we se wo fa no na is your financial education here we o pa chew ansa na wanya sika. No. If your financial education is high, you will not wait for help. You will take action. Into obi a wo sika ho nimde bia no wontwan boa wo otu anamon. Se bantimpo na wase okodo anase odo koko oton koko okwan ho a obekọ akoye because owonimde no na nimde no nso sika na wo fom sika no eni esoro ho ni wiemo da bi sika no wo fom, especially Ghana sika na ni offices na wo dress pinkan da bi nye ho. Tinu ni o sika no oba fom. Entina adefo ni ndwuma na wo hu a wo mbu adwam nyina no omo na ye omo dia. They control the businesses now. I know who I won't because I want to scan. But how they no open office, open be air condition, or your mouth dying office be near mouth car. But some of your mouth allowance, you better fuel amount, and then an appointment, you be you every one time. I say government be about power every 4 years, be they change and for in the California more big positions, you know. Political appointment. Oh, your man DC, your man office, we uncle hoodie. In your quatrain man, the only thing obey any so be bokron no way. Na no nye sika honim de obi a oye kromfo bia no ne sika honim de no wo form. So if your financial education is low, you will steal money. Wo be kromfo wo add figures. So poor financial education no I was say free. Omo ye poor financially no omo pokro no nti obi a wo wie sika bia no financially no ne education ye low. Osika honim de wo forma na abokro no. Osika honim de wo forma na ye chatters we de kwaku me last chance office we are de ma tumine de. E was say me yeden me di by force. No, it means that your financial education is low. Obi a wo bokro no bia no the financial education ye low because you can never steal to build wealth. Any foundation that is not built right no and me ye. I'm in the UCC and I need a guy who is in Cape Coast selling Mr. Obinda books. You are done. Okay. Who are UCC? Are you a honor? Now we are free. Now we are free for Cape Coast. Into no reach out now. Obenya be brama. Cape Coast. The Obenya be ama. So people who are financially educated, no, they take full responsibility of their life. They don't wait for help. We are responsible. They are responsible. So anybody who is responsible, who is not relying on the government, anybody who is doing his own things, or be in your government, netia car or no to turn in yama etina or yes say or so niama or turn yamano, or you're responsible now is any pan be busy any so. Now you're financially educated, I want to set it goes. And yet there be a bay. Mahama by your appointment, and no, you will set goals. You will be responsible in life. To sika sem ye, baby I'll sika kon wunim. Baby I'll sika sem wusika wunim wusika sem ano. We are financial educated. Baby I'll sika kobiano wunim. Udi echire. Ubu sem. We are investment obe consulte. Na usika sem wunim dia no ofoma. What is yes ye chiche sika na obe kwa jibi. Yeah, I had the audio sika be rema enche na bia be ka na the audio akwashim. And to know proper financial education is very key. Now, you need to do this intentionally. Financial education, you can never take it out if you want to be successful because this world is run by money, and if you don't have money, you are not part of the game. Ni wabusi ya fuwa buwa over. Sinya skane pe skane bi. Na uwe skana obenya bi. Uwe ska honim dia na obenye skane bi. Obi a woni sika honim dia bia na ya kwa. Obi a woni sika bia nso ya kwa abusua no wofa. Asem si na woni sika wo kasa yentie. Na sika no nso obenya bia na agina sika honim dia wo. Entirenya magical. Enye sofu bia wo ye hye na wo twɛn no. Da bi sika honim dia no. Wonni bia wo be ya kwa because wonni bia wonye sika ni bi. Tikobusa na na ne ya osi na bro san. Wo papa ne ya otimi doku kwafu no. Kone kobusa na obekere wo. Oti waze wo papa de na wagimi bagimbre. Bagimbre no otimi to ka wo ba bicycle mpo ntobi. Nso wo se wani abie. Da bi. So proper financial education no. Ema wo free hiam. Ema wo nkansem hunu. Obi a woyɛ financial educated bia no. Wofa. Omo tutu omo niema yie. Omo wo systems nhyehyɛ a omo de agu akwan a diska bebre omo daache. Nye nempu na omo wo nhyehyɛ. They have plans, they have set goals. Omo wo visions. Financial goals, financial visions. Omo wo bi. Omo wo targets. Ode ti hono na ka se wakwaje so obulu. Ye kan wo se abena je bi afa nti won so wutwen nye no kure. Say yeah, Juma, I was still be a nyabi. Nti we financially free and not as always ka honim de. Obi a we financially stable, obi a we financially independent, obi a we financially free bia no, obi a we sika ho, oni sika ho ha bia no. Saa nipa no we sika ho nimde. Se me ne wa me de ho bebo no. Ho na ye di nya no, men enye we na ye kan financial education is not anything complex. Target sikani no wo krom ho no, start penim de wo no fa ho kɔbɔ no. Sua nyansa ne bi. Men kwasere sika. Se me kan ahiafo no mo sresere o. Okosere. Penyi bia bie na akwan mama no no obebusa no se ba ne sen na wetimi ye no okosere sika. Endra despite no twabod e bi ono fie. E na o hye white. Ahiafo no mo bae no mo sian na we de camera settings. Akuani be no hye atade fita o twabod e. Na me se ahiafo no se ya wonsua o. The logic behind board na wo twa won fie no wonsua ntade na wa hye no na obeka say game ahiafo no nipa na hunu nyansa atimi adua board won fie wa hu se ne board boy din wo twa sabre wo kire se won so no wo betimi ayeden adua board wo fie ahiafo no wonsua sa skill no ai na wa hye atade fita na ha kwani be no hye atade fita ahiafo adwen no na obo naked nso the bottom line is say watimi adua board enti sikani no the bottom line is say ne sika sema atoto yie enti kosua free no ho nkase wakono moja ahiafo no omewo wakono moja na onye ne wa na wampatem hadabe no yeye ahiafo no sikani bi akwaji sikaduro ene ya ahiafo obebusa wofa mepache wo obetimi ama me strategies de na me ya me nso no metimi ama me sika sema agina yie no wonye ono ne de ne se oja mo akodi sikaduro ono nya mene ne na wie school eni nti na ahia wo no nti ahiafo no omusika sem nim de ne wo fom nti de bia blames. And if you are somebody who is always found complaining and blaming people for how they have made their riches of be hia wache nti sikani bia wo formula wo de ni odinya ne sika kone kusua enkoka ntre ne se wa pesika honim de wa no moja nti ndo a me hu se despite chata de fita wo twa no me ne emisua wo ma ne se sikani no na saase ni na no wan totals wo fi ho waja portion bia wo de adua no ban nti won koto watwa eno na wo de kire wo se won so betimi aye wan kase be ka kire ne se wa chata de fita nti no enye onye kuani ahiafo ya asem wo den yani ani wo pese wo boa na bra wo bre. All right, brother Bernard, so thank you for watching. Ampa enti bra wo ho ase uni nyansa nsin obi a wanya ne sika sika ni bia wanyansa wetumi nkire no nti na ati o se papa ni nyansa but o sika sin. So knowledge is the seed for change. The only difference that separates the poor and the rich is how financially they have educated themselves. Nimdia na o sika ho no ene na ma ye hunu sikani a differentiate yen sunsun ya wo hia ni sikani nti sua sika man tutu ayampia wo so obi ayi a ema wani mbre no kwan a wonso be fa so abayi na maka kire so abibi mai mu ha ne yenkire sika enti wo no wo pese odi yi a wo se wo saa ne ma we no wan kasa wo de si wo so se wo besua study it financially ade bia wo pese wo ye no kope hunim de enti ne ye wo financial education wo ho na financial education na ye key a ye de yi no obi a wadi yi bia no financially no they have educated themselves. Se wo niska ni bia na chese financially no wonya educate wo ho wonni nhyehyɛ bia a kire se obeyi na chese wonya ye financial education no wonni bi. So study money. Safu na ka no se hiafo e twan dodo ampa omo ye difficult wo boa no ono tu o ma wa futuo until obi a wo proper financial education bia no they have multiple sources of income. anybody who is financially educated, they have multiple sources of income. More near be bread is cabromo. Among jacket, Yanunqua, salary, we a teacher, and you a doctor in Tino. So, salary, neighbor, and 1 hour that's nice financially no. Over a car crack. If you have financial education, you will not wait for salary. Obi a always count him there, and one jacket, Yabosome. Na get Yanisani Edema. That salary, that source of income is just a seed for you to plant. It is kind of boss the amount. Eya ba yesi kodua yen ka se fa bebo bra ho. Obra na ne wara o. Ye nananom no mo nim ebo mo bu ba bia na asekere ho. Obra no ene wara. Enye ne obi aye. Brother Bernard yedase. Oh. Enti no obra no ene wara. So study money intentionally. Educate yourself financially. Financial education book. Financial intelligence. Won't be that. Oh, sorry, our pescas as one kind book be other. A dear finance one kind be that ye can was a one. When was the last time you study money? The Ben I'll call YouTube, I will no call her video first. But Fiaso as nigga be so life pena was ye wash. Now tapo. A grono, what do data coho? For some rena hodena wono. Fatieska. Use your time to study money. Every day, Biane said 30 hours, 30 minutes. And I'll be fire. Because these things you can never play joke with it. As it must be intentional. At least every day, Biane, 30 minutes, no. I was saying with this because if you answer no, sika, baby, I will shower him, Biano. A scantina wo. And can near Branham near sister more matukan. Sikantio. Sikanti enyema woye no. Enye easy. Obi fi Nigeria bagana na obebo ashawa bra. O ka ase dentra. Sikanti. O iska hunim dianka papa na wono wabie companies no nko no so wabie bi. So with proper financial education, you have multiple sources of income. You know how to save money and invest the money. You will set goals, financial goals. If you have proper financial education, you will set financial goals. You will leave money for the next generation. Anybody who is financially educated, they have a system that is producing money. And this system, even if they die, the next generation will come and enjoy. That tells us, no, these people, they have financial education. Until no financial education, you're weaker. Or certificate na uwa umbano mbebre. Wona na no ontika honim de ntino wu ya oja kokwafu. Onso ba onim de ofom ti waton ama China for say ya tu ayi omatu ye kan sen. Omatu swimming pool de ato ho no. Osika honim de ofom ti wabeton asase na ama China for. Omoma 20,000 ti waje. Ade a papa de be 30 years a ya to ho ama the next generation. O ba ya o de ama China for. It means that your financial education is low. Think about the next generation. Think about them. Men for money budget. So financial education here week how they buy a budget. Me hear me banu abehem. There be jaja padiama umbano. Jaja padiama umbano. Men ma umbano mfa umbano be budget. Me wama me mba abehem. There be hwe umbano. Umbano man suma nse wo mo na okobu wu pa. E na odi omo ba wiase. Enti fa nhyehye egu akwan ma omo mbre. Omo nso ba ma omo ba enjoy ni omo papa yeye. Na wu ko omo nso atoa so omo nso agya omo mba bi. That is it. Enya nse wo mba na mba behwe. Eno ye hiafo moto. Oyire no hode ne ba kolegun oba no abehwe no. Na oba no no wie ya okoware o. So study money intentionally. If you are financially educated, if you want to, or bills, no, or for a bit me atia, what have you like no bit me atia? Won't soon or data. Now, when we see Casem nim the end of format, obre, they be our deca, or be a cardin and Indian, it means financially, no. The education here week. So you need to educate yourself financially. If you want to be successful, if you want to be free, ɔman bi a ɔmo kɔ so no yɛ ɔman a ɔmo wɔ high financial education. Any country biara na wahu sɛ ɔmo develop no, China kɔ n'anim, Russia kɔ n'anim, Burkina Faso kɔ n'anim. It means that the level of how they have the leaders, no, they have some education about they have financial education. They have knowledge about how to make money, how to grow money, and how to multiply the money. Ibrahim Traore ya ɔwɔ Burkina Faso no, ɔwɔ sika ho nimdeɛ. Nti investment bi a ɔyɛ no, ɛde sika bɛba. Ɔmfa sika no nkɔtɔ plane no, dabi. Ɔmfa sika no nkɔtɔ V8 akɛseɛ, ɔbom baako a 1,500 fuel, ɔkɔ 30 minutes bia na fuel 1,500. Na ɔmo de state capital no tɔ saa fuel no. Na sɛ sika ho nimdeɛ no wɔ fam. Nti ɔman no, sɛ nipa na ɔmo di anim na ɔmo sika ho nimdeɛ wɔ fam a, ɛmma yɛ a yɛdi akyi no yɛbrɛ. Yeah. Nti ablo no man say, please share and tap on the screen. Share and tap on the screen. Don't be greedy. Let others hear this message. Unia na wa frɛ sika frɛ no man betie nimdeɛ we na bɛboa no. Enye share the link alpha hour na wo forward ama no. Wo forward wi a sɔfo na ɔbɛgye correction. Nti wo yɛ sɔfo na wo ha no ma wo sɔfo wa sɔre mba no. Financial education no pebi ma ɔmo. Ɛbɛma wa sɔre no mpo akɔ n'anim. Ma hiafo ndoso asɔre dem ho because no ya ka kyerɛ sɛ sika no de nyame na de ma. Nti nimdeɛ a wo sɛ wo pɛfa yi ho no. Yɛ ka ne sɛ sika ho no wo mpɛ. Nka nyame na de ma asɔfo wi a wɔngye oil, wɔngye sika, wɔngye correction. Ne kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ nyame na twa sika ne sɛ nka yɛngye correction wa asɔre dem because nyame na de ma ewie ya na nka sika na bɛ den abegu dem ho. So study money, educate yourself financially. So financial education is very important. It helps you to rule your own life. Am I responsible? Who take charge of your life? What do you say? Am I control one kasa wa brabo? Obi a woni watoto de sika sem ya wo sika ho nimde bia no. Otime toto na brabo, ontwen ne maame, ontwen ne papa. Ani nti na brantie na wanya 18 years na wo sika ho nimde no. Won ha ne maame ne papa saa o. Sika na wanya no won fa nkoya avieta. Mfa nkoya sport, mfa nkotwa lotto. O de hye bebi a sika no bi besa abeka ho. Na wo sika ho nimde wo fom a wo de kɔbɔ chacha. Wadwen ni sɛ obedi mbohon wo de kotwa lotto na wada machine enhyehyɛ ma na wondi na ade kyene wandi so abɛnde. Nti anuano me din de Richard Awuni wa hwɛ me bia no share information na ma wonua financial education. It is very important when it comes to growing money, when it comes to building wealth. When we are talking of financial independence, you can never talk about financial independence without financial education. Because the mandate, and nneɛma a yɛbɛkyerɛ no wɔ ha nyinaa for some years now, ne gyina mu nyinaa ne financial education is very key. So financial education ne yɛ weak a ɛmfa ho ne baabi a wobɛkɔ wo ho bɛkyerɛ wo. Financial education yɛ weak a wadwen nyinaa ne sɛ gye sɛ wokɔ Accra ansa na wayɛ yie. Wadwen sɛ gye sɛ wokɔ Kumasi ansa na wayɛ yie. Wadwen nyinaa ne sɛ wo no wo kurom hɔ no mu no ɛnyɛ nti wo kɔ ɔbo ase ɛhɔ na sika wo. Financial education yɛ weak a wadwen nyinaa ne sɛ me tu kwan me kɔ Dubai, me kɔ Canada, me kɔ Germany ansa na mayɛ yie. Me kɔ US ansa na mayɛ yie. Ɛno no na sɛ financial education yɛ weak. Sikafo ɔmo wɔ ɔman yi mu nyinaa no wɔfa dodoɔ na nyɛ buroni kurom na ɔmo te Ghana. Na ɔmo wɔ nimdeɛ fa sika ho nti na ɔmo yɛ den. Ɔmo kɔ so nya sika no. Na sika ho nimdeɛ no wɔ a beebi a ɔhyɛ bia ne sika no bɛkyɛnsi o. Many are looking up to other people financially because they have been programmed not to be responsible. Ampa Dr. Safo. So your programming on us when you're responsible at sanity. So if you have proper financial education, you can predict your life, you can predict your future. You can predict it. What you tie me? Wo sika ho nim dia wa bra bo no wonim se obeyi a wonim wonye yi a wonim. Ne wo nim dia wo sika ho no obeyi sa abre a me ne wo kasa wonim. Obeyi a wonim. Wo enye nkomhye wonim. Because wonim niam a wo ye. Ne ni sika sem ho nim dia wo fom no obusa ne sisi a obeka se nyambe. Ampa ne ni sika sem ho nim dia wo fom no. Sisi a wo de busa no wo fa. The next 10 years no how na hu abrabo. Oh de nyambe sa de nyame na no de ma ja nyame na no hira. Eja nyame amaya e be de na entini ye hwe nyame nyambe. Hiafo no no. Ne wo financial education wo busa na obeka se oh chale me kra ma skill land bi wa ha business we na me start you. Entino me de ntihye ya agu akwam ska ne be start ya ba bia the next 2-3 years. Ebia the next 2 years investment amaye no. Ebetimi ama me 500,000 a year. Ebetimi ama me 500,000 a month. Sikafo no omo wo systems omo ahihye omo ye calculation. Ehia ni no obusa na obeka se sofu bi ada no oba ha ono mpo no hira akwagu ntini me hwese me kɔ hɔ no ma ahiafo no oni system o twan nyame na ahia wa obetwan nyame so ontoto sika sem nyame ntoto sika nyame ntwa dollar nyame ntwa cedi nti sika nim de no pebi o sika dro nyina ne se wo no be sika ho nim de money rituals nyina ne se you study money financially financial education that is the rituals na mo kan fa sika nyina no he no sika dro nyina ne se wo no be sika ho nim de asa se wo sika ho nim de ana se sika dro no mo kan bi wo ho de ana no ano don't go for anything again enye se wo kwako o ko mala bi ho no wa hira onye no kre o ko konfo bi ho no wa hira no it's not like that man ne wo ma ne say study money educate yourself financially that is all wherever you go the money will change you it doesn't matter where you come from en fa ho ne abusua ofri mu e na ye de abusua mu de eye hia abusua anya no kre o sika ho nim de wo foma na adwen sa ya abusua mo bi anya ye da anya no kre wo fa wo sika ho nim de a onsuro ne amanfo be kampo ana wo yeyi ayi be kunya no kure sika ni bia ni wa no wa kukudro because we sien sika aba. So you don't wait for luck, you don't wait for miracles, you not wait for lotto, you will not wait for some special anointing. No, if you are financially educated, you will not be involved in those things, right? And in a penny media, study this one intentionally. You will not be waiting for hopes. Ooh, hope we say nyame I feel 2025. By the end of December, oh my God, things will change. Nothing is going to change until you start to learn money. Nothing is going to change financially until you start to study money. Nothing is going to change financially until you go for financial knowledge. What they call so I content na ebema wani age no wasre na TikTok de Ghana ni hia ne se wanya data. Koso a na hwe sa content no. Ebe hia o radio na tare waso nyina no ayi nkai bo na wutie ebe hia o sorry anopa radio na wo so ye no wutie mama Esther nyom. Erade nti wo ho na me brese ye. Dabe na baba be yi mi afiri mi hiam ebe hia nyame wo mbe yi wo mfi hiam. Eye nimdia a wo na ekire. Mpempenso a wo sika sem ne beduru anase niema a wo betimi aye. Enti wo sika sem ho nimdia wo foma na wo twen sa wo twen nyame. Erade wo ho na me brese nyame no wo ho. Na wo de mpanim de niema e wo se wo ye ne nyame na beye. Eba na wo sika sem wo fa men twen waware men twen efie ntoto ye fia. Enti omaya omom ni systems ebe ma omo atimi adi yie no omo twen hopes bibia edisi ye bompaye nti no wo man panyini no oba no de asofofo na ye na futufo a mon komanim ye pe business people ombe di oman na nim kan omo ye business oriented putting measures in place no what honum na wo di ye bompaye ma na nyame nim a enye yie asofofo ewie nso a ne ombe di a mo correction nti no mo di ekire shenkom hunu ono an etimi kasi nyame say we na beba afide o se nyame asa kasi say there be God is not like that enti nyame no on twantro nyame o kasi say a say no beye Salimanu ya da say o he ampa ai enti na brabo no ni sika sem hunim de o fom ti obo a na enye yie pe no de Kristo nyum bi ato ase Anyoma ebema na di hia. Akwanda owie na okotena woni hia. So to win in everything, there is a knowledge for it. Everything that you want to do, there is a knowledge for it. Go for that knowledge. Look for it. Search for it. Study it. Your calendar na wa draw no. First ka ho nimde ehyem. Spend at least every 30 minutes every day to study money, because baby a wo bia ni skanti na wo. Osika sem nya obi ambu no kure no. O man no musika sem nya mo colleague mo neighbors no, the other countries no mo respect you. O man bia always ka no. Aman na aka do suro om. O man bia ni sika sem da yie no. O mo suro. Tina Burkina fo ba ya o mo de niam pa gu akwa me wiase nyina. Matwa mani aide abehwe because omunim say nkrofo yi ebe kakra ne yanhwe ne yi a ebe di ensem. Nti se wo ska wofa respect ubenya bi. Wo ska respect no ubenya bi. Enti na wanya 50 years a usika sem nya, but wo nua na wo 30 years no. Usika sem ye nti asem si a wa mbetena mu a yen kan obekwa akotena ho 3 days wofa wo mba ya yen kan asem no, because ni sika sem ye respect ye de be ma wo nti no pebi na obenya bi nso ana financial knowledge, financial education. So study money, learn about this intentionally. Don't play with it. So when you talk of financial education, idea and crowdphobia, they are not waiting for you kind of saying juma bi me twan juma insana there be omo ntwan o. We are financially educated, I won't twan two anamon, we take action. Won't twan to turn abrabo ye the next 20 years no we bisa no nim ne opese wo or living a lifestyle or opese wo live. Nyese wo konya adwuma no ntine ne ntade share different ehia no da bi or more proper financial education in this kasam ye ntino lifestyle bia opene otimi live o shoe ba akopɛ wo de akɔ adwuma wo the whole year when sesa no, because this kasam nye na ne ntia o sikasam nye ne sɛ o sikasam nimde no wo fom o trousers ba ko o si na wasa tamashe o si de bia o trousers na ma bre. Because onye wa adwin sɛ obepɛ sika ho nimdeɛ no wanya sika ho fa hodie. Nti pɛ sika ho fa hodie, obia betumi adi yie. Egina nimdeɛ na wo fa sika ho no. Ya me amba obi ahia ni no amba obi sika ni o. Nimdeɛ na wo bɛpɛɛ no. Oyi asikafo 10 gina ho no. Nimdeɛ na wo fa sika ho nti no wo bi no. Omo nye special thing bia. It's all about the education that they have financially. It's not about they are doing something supernatural na nye no. Eye nimdeɛ a owo fa sika ho eno nti no owo sika. Enti wo de ye ka no diagro sika ni bia mfa de sika sem diagro omfa ne sika ho nimdeɛ diagro omusua sika okoda obekɔ na book bi da ne nkyɛn book nda ne nkyɛn a otie video kakra or tie audio or he video asikafo no ahiafo no obekɔ na Bible no ya pack egu no ne tiri so ne mpa ne so saa or Bible concordance or King James or NIV na pack see ya Quran no na egu ho saa ya me beye. Enti wa anye ya mane nya won. If you are poor, don't blame anybody for that poverty. It is your responsibility. It is a decision na wo person will make it. It's all about decisions that we make it. Enti ni se we are financially educated uhu obi car na wani age. Uhu obi dan a na wani age. Onim se wa yeye. Anya no kre. Car ne dan ne nkyere se wa yeye. And as a matter of fact, your car, your house, your whatever, no, it doesn't prove that you are financially educated. Or more financially educated, no, they see money every day. So buying a car, buying a house, and then saa nneɛma no what the flashe ne ɛho sɛ wɔfa yi no ɛnyɛ no korɛ. And the wealthy people know something about money that the poor don't know. Ampa Bernard saa na tie. Nti sikafoɔ no ɛba de sika a wɔn nim bibi ahiafoɔ no nim. Na saa adeɛ na wɔn nim nyinaa ne yɛ sika ho nimdeɛ. Financial education. That is what separates the poor from the rich. Nti wɔn ne sikani na ahyia na wɔdi nkɔmmɔ na wɔka businesses no. Ahiani no nso ka nea ɛyɛ a na wɔfa bi amboa na ama sisi wɔadi hia. Ɔte loto bi ase o. Ɛna menka meyi o. Hɛ me se yɛyɛ time me se ka meyi. Se kaa me wɔfa tɔ maamie. Ɛna akwasi de kɔ board dan nim na ebu yɛ. Se nka saa kaa no wɔ hɔ anka meyi. Ahiafoɔ no no. Se me wɔfa sei sika na wɔfa no fam no na wɔ se nka ɔde ma me. Na nka me de bɔ me bra nso me wɔfa ntimi amfa ama me ahiafoɔ no no. Sally Yadasi. That is the way I hear for no fast kasa. Always no, they are trying to blame somebody for that life no mu live no. They are always trying to find problems. They are always trying to find fault. Oh, kame ye say Bernard ya menini ne siso. Ono ne boa ne say no wafa be fa no koe. Na me no eja fia enye. Me nkwa na manya visa na me kae. Ene na awie mi say no, eno na ye hiafo. Ahiafoɔ no saa na ɔmo asɛm tie. De bia ɔmo wɔ problem. De bia ɔmo ne obi wɔ asɛm. Ne nua yɛ yie gya no na ɔsɛ ne nua akɔgye n'ani onyam. Ɛyɛ ahiafoɔ osuban no. And then if you have proper financial education, those things no won't count. Won't count. Na ahiafoɔ no deɛ wɔfa gyae. Ne nua akɔ so koraa no na ɛyɛ ne ya. Wow, ne nua akɔ so na ɛyɛ ne ya. Nti ne wɔfa gyae saa nsɛm hunu ne n'asua sika. Wofa message ansem hunu no sua sika panimdia ne bi wunua ketewa na waye ye gyaw no ema wani mbre no fa ho bɔ no busa ne sɛ ko na ba ne sɛn ye he na wo fa ye obɛkyerɛw na sikafo na de ayɛ de wo ho ne sɛ nimdia na mo anya omo de adi yie no wokwa omo kyerɛw because onim sɛ ɔkyerɛw a wo nso be yie oyɛ yie a wo mbe ha no na nkwa wo pɛsɛ yɛse dua koro gye mframa efiri to sɛ dɛndɛ ɔmo bu baabi sa ɔmo sɛ dua baako gye mframa yɛtutu ase yɛtutu enti no ɔmo bɛn wo no so ɔmo di yie a wo bɛdi yie na ɔmo adi yie no ɔmo nim saa nneɛma wei they are not trying to be wealthy ɔmo nkwa no or they try to share so that other people can be wealthy but the reason why awo mfa wadwen ma ɔmo no se waso ɔden tisika hiani bia so ɔden Sabre obi a share link na ama ne nua bi a wo sresre ni ska ba wonhwe wo se ya tia bre ehiafo no. So the poor people will show their the people who are financially educated no. They don't show off cars, they don't show off buildings. No. They show their asset, things that is bringing in money. Or the niema e diska bre no na ekire o busana o me kra me wo aburofu wa makoye we na hiafoɔ no ɔmo nkyɛn saa nneɛma no ɔmo nkyɛn saa nneɛma no. So people with proper financial education are what? Disciplined. They are very disciplined. Obi a wɔyɛ disciplined wɔ financially bia no or financial education. If you have financial education, you are disciplined. You become disciplined. On the agro on to nneɛma yie. Mfans would agro when it's too much. Would they bia old in some hununkwa. So if you are looking for respect in the family, get financial education, study money. We seek a same to year, they will respect you. If you are looking for respect in the community, study money. If you study money, you will become successful. Don't play with this. Do this intentionally. So people with proper financial education, they don't compete in life. I na mene kwadwo start yentino. Kwadwo di nkan agya mentino me try say mene no David. No, they don't compete. They don't compete with others. Ni competition or dine lemu. Di wo lemu na me nso ndi me lemu. Onko kasi na me ne wie school wa ye jam. There be. You don't compete in life. There is no competition. And then obi a make 1 million. Echina. I say what the car nam kwan so no. Obi timi ko 80 km per hour. No obi the 30 km di n'achi. O di n'achi saa o time obeye so wani down no abesa wo ho. Hwum. So that is life. So you are not here to compete with anybody. Di wo nhyehyɛ so fa wa kwan na wo di agu akwan mu na no ana fa yɛ di so. Men fa wo nkototo obi. Enfa wo nkototo obi. Men pray wo too much. Ana wo de wonya yeye wanya 30 years nso wonya yeye. Nya botre fa nhyehyɛ pa gu akwan. When the process is right, the result will be good. And the process na nya na wo te ho blame ana wo no wontimi nya de enyi yie. So make sure say process near. And no be a wadi ye bia no. Intentionally no. Almost a diska. Okay. Sikonia or Ben Nicholas, yeah, that's it. And Tisanete. And Tinabusia for me did retard wini. You ever caught TikTok and check. But TikTok for them so money me ya dimrabi han mo say me video never end in the next 1 minute. Intia and there messanswa at their to life na mo join. O join na pese o kasa memma wa kwanya ne no wa de wa kasa. Poor minds are competitive ampa. So if you don't have money, don't blame people too much. It's because of poor financial education na wo nibi no. Ti na wo nibi no. Enti na wo behunu na nko aye sa aduro na ebeboa wo. O sika duro ina no se wo no be pesika honim de. If you don't have money, it means you are not financially educated. It means that wo no twan sticker bi. Enti na sua sika. Learn money. Learn it intentionally. Study money intentionally. If you think you have to perform rituals before you become successful, that is a lie. If you think you need to see some witch doctor, some malam before you become successful, that is a lie. You don't need those things to become successful. What you need is financial education. And financial education is the core for financial freedom. Because you can never become financially free without financial education. Every successful person, Biano, they are financially educated. They study money. And if you are financially educated, you will not play with your time. Because time is money. And you can never joke with the time. I won't know the diagro. If you finish, you think you'll be successful. Woman now they bomb pie, we are so perceived. And yes, sir. Woman, so they bomb pie. What the woman now bomb pie now I can say, Obedia over Emfa. Yeah, so TikTok for me name until I'm cutting me video no I'm see and starting. Ariazi. And no ba no request no join. Ampa bena sika dro hunim dia ina ne sika hunim dia. Enti sa wa adwen ne se e wo se wo ko hunu obi ansa na wadi ya enye no kure. Ariazi. Enti ne sua sika. Financial education will change your life. If you transform your life, ebema wa adwen asesa, ebema sika sema asesa, ebema wa ware aye yie. Ebema wa timi aboa nipa dodo. Ni nti a wo no wo bra nyina ne se wo no wo fa onye wa adwen se obesua. If you lack proper financial education, you hardly pay your debt. What a card you wanim bebra na chese osika hanim de no wo fom. You borrow money and run away. What make JMTM for bosia no worry. Financial education here low. If you borrow money, you pay back. That shows that no, you are intelligent when it comes to your finances. And if you have low financial education here lower, w'adwen nyinaa ne sɛ adwuma no a woyɛ no nyɛ. W'adwen nyinaa na adwuma no a meyɛ no nyɛ o, adwuma no a meyɛ no nyɛ. Dabi. Financial education here lower saa na ɛteɛ. Sɛ wokyekyere nkateɛ mpo na ɛtɔn a wobɛbu. You respect that. Sharp. Okay. Awuni, my name. Thank you for joining. And to say financial education here lower. W'adwen nyinaa wobɛtwɛn sɛ yɛka ne sɛn. Adwuma no a woyɛ no nyɛ nti no. Wobɛkɔ akɔpɛ adwuma foforɔ, wopɛ office work. So with proper financial education, you can build with what you have. You will not wait for help. You will not wait for others to come and lift you from that. You will build with the little that you have. So don't look down upon that business now we're starting. And then I'll make you 5,000. I bet 20. I bet 30. So that is life. Every year we are no celebrate your birthday. No? First, now we're 15 years. Say we're 35 years. We see the same thing. Who didn't a panty now when him celebrate your birthday. And say, I started pesca on him dear. We see no so sana bay. Maybe our first now make it 100 Ghana a day. O pesca on him dear more. With time no, obet me make it 200,000. Obet me make it. Oh, and so that is it. So if you don't do this one intentionally, men more being dada, men more being bua bem, sienska, men more being sema, or no, you know, and more being back bua nimtia. Once you are crying and then you sika, ye wo to form Kim. Once you are here, no, men put it, time now, they quite sorry them bomb pie na yesu in a radisham you na wang no. Once yeska, a bit young. In fact, Nyankopon who said here was come out, it would yaw. So, and here was come out, Yamit is roha nani buefu. Yamia ma was asiama good. Now, cast it didn't know mao oil, a didn't know mao cocoa, a didn't know mao ponche, or mao bro. Now, Tiana in here, now it's a bomb pie radi, shram you radio, natures of sick on him the end form. And Tina thought I am pie and you are Yankopon who are none raho. Enti never so me show come say Nyankopon kase bedi hia nyame se bedi yie enti di yie eniema kakra bia obetimi adandan na ebe ma osika se magina no hwese obeye sa eniema no na ebesi yie enti ne me de financial education isi no me ka say ensi yie osikam ebesi yie osikam nso ana wo fa otie me David Asare Dr. Safo Bernard Adumankon hwan a mu tie me ni nyina no na we se mo kopesika honim de se wan kopesika honim de na mo te ho na afi ye bedi ye afi ye die wo wiem afi niam besesa afi a ebe mama di ye dia ya boss am pie na che. So the battle is all about money and power. If you ask no, the battle is all about money and power. And if you have money, you have power. If you don't have money, you don't have any power. And to be always kabiano to me, because money is power. Right here. So that is it. The world is fighting over these things: money and power. Money. And yadamasi. Yadibesi ha. So more Facebook ni yadamasi. Se mo hwe opese okasa mesrew. Facebook ni yade bawie. Bra TikTok be join me. Na be che wa adwen kakra. E fa sa de we ho. So we thank people watching us from Facebook. Mon join or TikTok. Account name ni Richard Awuni. Na mombra na yensua de